You guys know what day it is. Well, if you know the date, you know what adventure we're on. It's really cold out here, by the way. Freezing. Yeah. We're at the St. Louis Art Museum, but we're not going in. I think it's actually closed right now. It's really early in the morning. But we are going to come up here and talk about some stuff. Look at that view. Anybody in St. Louis knows this view. All right, good morning. Yes, it's still early. It's March 14th. Yes, in St. Louis, that's 314. And today we are here in front of the St. Louis Art Museum. Last year for 314, we went around eating a whole bunch of St. Louis foods. Today, we're gonna go around looking at different St. Louis locations. But anyway, this is the Art Museum. Opened in 1904. It was opened during the World Fair. I believe if you look up pictures of this, where I'm standing at right now was actually the front entrance. I think they tore it down. I'm not sure, but that's the front entrance. You can come here, find art. I think it's one of the best art museums ever, but I'm biased, you know. So, St. Louis Art Museum sits on Art Hill, atop the basin down there. If you ever see pictures of the 1904 World's Fair, there's a lot of buildings down here. I believe there was a building over there. There was a building there. It's really interesting how this all had changed, but this the lake is still here. And this building, it's been here a long time. What's really cool is you can kind of see like Central West End over there. Washington University is over there. That big building right there in the middle is in the loop, but Washington University is right over there. But yeah, so this is like an icon. I feel like this is an iconic spot. We have, movie on the hill where during the summer they put up a big screen down there at the bottom. Most people are walking. And everybody comes out here for dinner, sits on the hill, and we watch movies. Shakespeare in the Park happens on the other side of that parking lot over there. I like those gold statues up there. They're like gargoyles, but they look like eagles. This is one of my favorite spots. I used to come up here and write a lot. I think I might get back into it. Hey, onward to our next location. All right, so our next stop on our list, or on our St. Louis location list, is the St. Louis Zoo. You guys know we've been here a lot. We made a lot of vlogs here, but we decided, hey, we got to put this one on our list for iconic St. Louis locations. Little history fact though, the St. Louis Zoo opened in 1910. The city purchased it. Its first exhibit, the flight cage, which I'm going to show you when we drive around to the other side. They purchased the flight cage from the Smithsonian. If it sounds like I'm reading from something, it's because I am. So yeah, St. Louis Zoo. I want to go in and get a pretzel so bad, but I can't. Actually, I want to show you guys the actual, the original front entrance, which I think it's up that way, which we'll go that way in a sec. So yeah, let's go check it out. So, like I was saying earlier, I wanted to show you guys the front entrance, one of the original front entrance of the St. Louis Zoo, which is this spot right here. Yeah. The bird cage, if you look over there to your left, that round dome back there is actually the flight cage, which we're gonna try to do a drive-by of that too. Yeah. St. Louis locations. I think this is, the St. Louis Zoo is one of the world's, no, I shouldn't say world, it's one of the country's top zoos, and it's free, which is another awesome tally mark for us. Onward to our next location. Well, no, to the flight cage. All right, so up ahead right here is the bird It's the flight cage that was purchased from the Smithsonian. They have a lot of birds. Well, I think it's more like geese in there and ducks now. But yeah, it's like an outdoor exhibit for birds. It's pretty cool. If you ever get the chance to go in and you're not afraid of birds, check it out. All right, so I want to talk about this real quick. So out front, I can't remember how many years ago, but they built this awesome like iron sculpture for the zoo, which is pretty cool. Has like a whole bunch of animals on it. They put it up here at the corner of Hampton and where Hampton comes over into Forest Park. And I think it's one of my favorite art pieces here at the St. Louis Zoo. It's gigantic. Optimus and Max were afraid of it at one point too, when we used to walk them. All right, so you guys might be asking yourself, why are you only showing us Forest Park locations? St. Louis is more than just Forest Park. We're gonna get to a bunch of them, so bear with me. I'm in Forest Park. I'm just hitting what's around me right now. So this right here is the Jewel Box. A lot of people have weddings here, and it's always nice, you know. In the springtime, they normally have flowers along the walkways. There's a little pond in the middle over there. It's always nice. I don't know if that guy is getting ready to go plant some flowers. Maybe he is, maybe he isn't. Oh no, he looks like he's going for a walk. Never mind. You can go inside some days when it's open. Maybe that guy is, no, he's walking. But you can go inside and see the plants inside there. I always wondered, I'm gonna try to zoom in. Looks like there's a palm tree in there. I don't know if I think it is climate controlled, but Jewel Box, come visit it. It's pretty, it's really pretty. I think a lot of you guys know where I'm at. Gonna do my dramatic pan. I'm at the Muny. I would say this is definitely one of the top St. Louis locations. If you ever visit St. Louis in the summer, come see a play. They actually got their next the shows. They put flags out here on top of the awning of all the shows coming this year. Beauty and the Beast, Chess, West Side Story, Rent, Sister Act. So yeah, it's the St. Louis Municipal Opera Theater. This theater can seat up to 11,000 people. It might have changed, I don't know. There's 1,500 free seats here. Oh, the sun's coming out, it feels warm. It opened in June of 1917. It's been here a long time, just like the art museum and the zoo. So I would definitely say this is a landmark in St. Louis. And this, I feel like we have like really, 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 really cool architect structures here. And like just the front of this, I can't really show you the theater. It's on the back of this building, but this alone is like, it's cool. And then you have the pagoda. I always called it a pagoda out there in the middle of the lake. This lake also connects to the lake over at the art museum, by the way. Ooh, this is the Missouri History Museum. I don't know if you can see in there through the window, but that is supposedly one of Lindbergh's planes. And I believe that is Jefferson sitting there looking at us through the window. They have a lot of information here about the World's Fair, which took place here in Forest Park. This is a cool place if you want to learn about St. Louis in general. They have photos, they have like old maps. It's really incredible. Look, they got eagles on this building too. Happy 314 day, you guys. Might go get some toasted ravs and maybe some Emo's pizza. Maybe a gooey butter cake. I'm hungry. The man who created the square beyond compare. Yeah, I'm over here at Emo's. Forest Park's over there. This is Hampton right here. I would say this is the best Emo's in the world. All right, so this pizza place of St. Louis, the Emo's Pizza, St. Louis's Pizza. was founded by Ed and Margie Emo. This Emo's Pizza was founded in 1964, and as of 2015, Emo's was ranked the 32nd largest pizza chain in the United States with a grossing sales of $93.8 million, which is dope. They have the little Emo's cake from the 250th St. Louis birthday we had. It was a fun cake scavenger thing. Emo's. Come to St. Louis, try it. And not a lot of people like it. I like it. I love it. So yeah, you want to try St. Louis pizza? Come here. The Hi Pointe Theatre. This is a St. Louis gem right here. This theater has been around for a long time. It was founded, it was built in 1922 at the incredible intersection of 64, Clayton Road, Clayton Avenue, McCausland Avenue, Forest Parkway Avenue, and Oakland Avenue. Oh, here comes a car right in my way. Since that car got in my way. But it's at it's at the intersection of like all these roads. It's never really thought of it. We lived over here for a couple years. Yeah, it's perfect prime location. It's like not too far from the city. It's like right here. You know, you got, I think that's Clayton meeting like. The Hi Pointe Theatre has been purchased by Cinema St. Louis recently as the oldest continuously operating single-screen movie theater in St. Louis. The Hi Pointe is proud to continue its 100 years tradition today. Moviegoers from all over the region love the Hi Pointe. That's true. I've seen a few movies there myself. I'm kind of mad because I'm seeing on the marquee up there, it says Oscar Party. I didn't get to see the Oscars. I watched the Oscars from like live streams on the internet. If I knew I could have came up here to see the Oscars, I would have done that. I think that. Now this is what I'm talking about. This is St. Louis. I'm actually driving. This is not. That's that city skyline for you. 314. The big 314. Let's cone that in. Let's make that our thing. But over here, it's pretty cool. This is our new soccer stadium for the STL City team. They just built this. So I've only been down here a few times to see this new building, the new stadium. I don't know what it is. I like it. I like it a lot. It's sleek. It's clean. It's just, look at that. St. Louis City right there. 314, we're celebrating with St. Louis City. I think they had a game the other night, and I think they won. I'm going to start following this team more. I think that's pretty cool. There's some kicking chicken to go up there. So, yeah. Oh, yeah, I got to move. Sorry. But, yeah, that's the new stadium for the soccer team. I feel like I should put some, like, blues music over this. But yeah, that's the St. Louis Arch, you guys. The gateway to the west. Actually, I'm facing east. We're driving east. But if you're coming from the east, going west, that's your gateway right there. Look at that thing. Oh, I'm hitting these potholes. That's another thing St. Louis should be known for, our potholes. The joke. I'm sorry. Saw it on Facebook. There she is, the arch. 630 feet tall. World's tallest arch, by the way. You can go up in there, by the way. You can it's a little elevator that goes to the top, and you can look out. There's windows up there. Yeah, I'm quite terrified of heights, so I think the last time I went up in there, I was a kid. I was but a wee child. Yeah, I don't know if I could do it today. That's too high for me. Where am I at right now? I am down here at Ballpark Village. Yeah, Ballpark Village is where you can come to party. No, there's a bunch of restaurants, because right across the street over here is Busch Stadium where the Cardinals play. And you can actually kind of see over in there. It's cold, so I don't think they're playing today. St. Louis is a baseball city. I don't know if you guys ever heard that or what, but it is. Our next location on this St. Louis 314 day hopping is the Fox down on Grand. This is where you would see plays like Wicked, The Lion King, Hamilton. It says Tootsie over there on the marquee. Jesus Christ Superstar. This is like the big theater you would come to. This is actually the Grand District, or Grand Center, that's what they call it. I'm sorry. And then further down, I don't know if you guys can see it. I can probably zoom in a little bit. Powell is where the Symphony, St. Louis Symphony plays. I always looked at this as kind of like an entertainment district, because right around the corner over here on the right is the Jazz Bistro, where you can see some really, really good jazz players. Hey, look, Steve Martin's coming. Steve Martin, oh, somebody's honking their horn. Hey, Bluey's coming. You might be asking yourself, why? I don't know. Honey Bear Wall, yeah. St. Louis has a lot of art here. But we have honey bears on a wall, which I think is pretty dope. Makes me want some toast with honey. So yeah, while I'm admiring this wall, I would like to recap everything we've gone through so far. So far, we've went to the St. Louis Art Museum, the St. Louis Zoo, the Jewel Box. Oh, we went to the Muny. We saw the History Museum. We went to Emo's, Hi Pointe Theatre. You guys just saw the Arch, which I think is I think it's awesome. Oh, shoot. I missed Union Station. I did film the new soccer stadium down. So, yeah. We've seen quite a few. There's a couple more places we're going to visit, maybe. Some other St. Louis locations we got to visit during our 314 iconic location hunt was the Science Center. Well, the planetarium. We didn't get to see the Science Center. It was on the other side of the highway. We also take a trip over to Lumiere Park, well, Lumiere Sculpture Park, which sits over by, I think it's in Sunset Hill, but got to see the giant eyeball and the famous cylinders. I call it cylinder. I don't know what the name of it is. It's pretty cool, though. It's a whole bunch of red cylinders stacked on top of each other. And with that, it brings us to Kirkwood. We're here at the Kirkwood Amtrak station. I don't know. I love trains, so I feel like I had to end it here, which I think is pretty cool. And a train comes by. So, with that being said, we'll end today's video, and we'll see you guys in the next adventure. Bye.